All right, so I had the good fortune of running into a fellow dog trainer yesterday. We got to chat for a little bit. He told me he was doing great. And then we got into this topic that I run into with just about everybody that I catch up with, dog trainers. And that is, he asked me, hey, do you know of any other good schools that I can go to? This was a previous student of mine, and other previous students will ask me the same thing. Hey, we got a lot of great education from this program, but how do I continue my education from here? What other school do you recommend? There are good schools out there for sure. There are also twice or three times more crappy schools and dog training programs out there. There's a lot of really shitty content that is being poured out into the dog training industry through seminars, through very inexperienced new trainers that just happen to be very popular, through these companies that have dog training programs, which are not really dog training programs. They're mostly paid internships, not them paying you, but you pretty much paying them. So they'll charge you a premium for you to work for them. And then whatever you learn in that process, in that time frame, is your education is very unorganized, not structured at all. You're just cleaning kennels, following them around, putting bite suits on, and that's about it. And you're paying them for that. So a lot of crappy dog training programs out there. So the question again remains: how do I become a better dog trainer? What other schools should I go to next? I want to learn more. And look, if you want to specialize, definitely learn more. If you go to a basic program, chances are that you're going to want to specialize in something. So if I go to a dog training school and I graduate and I show proficiency in all the basics, obedience, maybe some specialized work, some introduction to specialized work. But let's say I decided that I wanted to go into bird dog training or herding or protection work, then I'll probably want to go to a school that caters to that. I want to specialize in that, or shadow people that specialize in that, or intern with people like that. So specialty-wise, I can do those things. But in general, if I just want to become a better dog trainer, then here's the best thing to do. And that is to master the basics. You want to be a master of the fundamentals. You don't want to just go out and look for the next best thing. There are trainers out there that are constantly looking for the next best thing. They're going to the newest seminar. They're getting the latest book, getting the latest, flashiest equipment that they can buy. Going to school after school after school. And I'm not knocking any of that. I still do continued education. I still go to seminars. I still buy books. I still listen to people that that I respect and that I look up to. There is absolutely nothing wrong from looking at continued education. But you want to ultimately be really good at the basics. I'm going to give you a very quick analogy, very quick example. And that is martial arts. I used to do martial arts when I was a kid. I was really into it. I loved it. And I know a lot of people are into that as well. Just one little example, martial arts. You don't become a black belt by learning a new technique every single day. You don't become a master at martial arts, taekwondo, karate, whatever it is, by learning a new technique every day, every session, or every week. Right? That's not good. McDojos do that. McDojo is a martial arts training school that they make you a black belt in 2 years, 3 years, right? That's not how it is, right? That's not how it really should be. True masters at what they do, martial arts in this example, they spent decades mastering their craft. And they're not just learning new technique after new technique after new technique. They're practicing the basics every single session. And that's really what it takes to be a master at your craft. As a dog trainer, that's what you want to do. You want to master the fundamentals. There are so many trainers out there that are very popular. I mean, their popularity is astounding. Popularity does not translate into experience, though. popularity does not translate into good, solid knowledge. There are trainers out there with thousands of followers. Look, that's great for them. But they don't even know the quadrants. They don't even know the basics. They don't know the fundamentals. They'll say things like, well, this is why we're doing this. And the dog did it. All right, great. Why? Well, I just got a feel for it. This is why the dog is doing this. What kind of BS is that? Right? You don't expect that from any other profession. But anyways, the basics in dog training are going to be your operant conditioning, classical conditioning, things like schedules of reinforcement, extinction, the quadrants. You have counter conditioning, systematic sensitization, flooding, habituation. You really have access to the basics. You have dogs that you can practice and hone your skills over and over and over. Again, masters at their craft, dog trainers that have done amazing. They're not masters because they've gone to every single dog training school out there. They're not masters because they've read every dog training book out there. They're masters because they have mastered the fundamentals of their craft, and they've focused on that over and over again to be what they are today. Now, I'm talking about masters, not YouTube celebrities. I'm talking about people that have really made history in dog training. All right, so it is about mastering the fundamentals. That is how you become a better dog trainer.